Rahmaanir. I was told that if you spend too much time in the bathroom or stay outside during the time of Maghrib Salat, is it possible to be infected by jinns and shaitan? Is that true? If a person is infected with jinns, how can they be removed?
Bismillahir. If you spend too much time in the bathroom, you'll be infected with so many diseases before you get infected with those other ones. And it's no good to stay in the... Who wants to stay in the bathroom? This is Western sickness too. They make bathroom like a living room. How we say, let's speak common people language. I like to speak common people language because we're common people. I don't like to speak very high level English. We have those tools also, but you have to use the right tool for the right job, right? You don't use a scalpel to debone a bull. You use something else. You're sitting on the crapper. Why you want to do something else? It is, number one, it is a very dirty and shameful action. Isn't it? Who can say it's not a dirty action? Nowadays, sick people say, oh no, it's natural. Bruh, then take that and put all over your face as moisturizer. Say it is natural. Just because it's natural doesn't mean that it is good. Astaghfirullah alazim. We have to speak very common language. You don't like it, then turn it off. Time to time, we have to speak common language to zonk, Shaykh, and to zonk into your mind. Not exactly a Zen moment, but something like that. Tawbah, astaghfirullah. So, if it's a dirty, shameful action, why you want to linger? Why? People sitting and they're reading. For hours sitting there. Reading, turning, reading, oh. Very good, very comfortable. That's why Islamic way, first of going to the bathroom, is not to sit on your throne. Sitting is sitting. You don't mix two together, okay? For that action, it's a different body position. That whole East they know. West, they lost their way. Because they mix up. Sitting and difference of one letter changes the whole thing. Sitting and, yeah, that one. Why? That is very bad for you, by the way. It's very unhealthy for you. People are going to be so pedantic with me. Oh, what if it's an old person? What if this? What if that? What is this? Take what suits you. Leave all the rest. Now, in that natural position of sitting, squatting, that is very healthy for you. It takes out everything. That if you're sitting down, so much is still left there. It's poisoning your body. It's very bad for your health. And when you're sitting like that too, in the Islamic way, you cannot be sitting there for half hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour. It's impossible. Everything is going to go to sleep, okay? And you get cramp. So, you don't want to do that. So, by itself, the physical, natural action prevents you from doing so many wrong things. But if you're sitting, you're like, I'm just sitting. Like, you know, I'm sitting watching TV, I'm sitting having dinner. So I can read. Same thing, I read, I sit, I do other things. It's very bad. Physically, and now spiritually, there are so many shaitans that is in the bathroom. They like the dirtiness. It doesn't matter if you put Lysol everywhere. It is still dirty because it's still a crapper. So, there's still shaitans that are there. And people who are in the bathroom too much, then is going to start to infect them also spiritually. In Islam, there are prayers that you say as you enter into the bathroom. So many, not one. There are prayers that you say. There are things that you have to do. There are things you have to wear. You have to wear shoes, slippers, something on your feet. You don't enter into the bathroom with your bare feet. People, I don't know, they think suddenly I become a Muslim. I walk everywhere barefoot. Allah, Allah. They say they go to bathroom barefoot, they come to masjid barefoot. They say this is spiritual. I say, where you learn that from? You have to cover your head. You have to enclose yourself. We don't even take shower fully naked. It is forbidden. You have to cover yourself. But who's going to be interested in all of this? The believers are. And for 1300 years, the Muslims are holding this very strongly. But since recently, we say there's a new style. We like that style. Complete naked, sitting on chair, reading book, smoking, doing so many things. Some people are even eating in the bathroom. Tawbah, astaghfirullah. Oh, you see, daytime is for humans, nighttime is for the other ones. If there's no extreme emergency, Shaykh Efendi saying, Sultan al-Awliya saying, Prophet saying, not necessary for you to go out. Nightlife is killing you. You rub shoulders, you rub yourselves with those other ones, that's why you become more and more shaitanic. And you want to age fast, go out nighttime all the time, have a nightlife, then you'll age 10 times faster. Because nighttime, in reality, yes, is for the body to rest. Then, as a certain time passes, for those who have strong spirituality, the spirit starts to rise, waking the body up, starts to rise and starts worshipping, because it's a very spiritual, private moment, not a public moment. Because Allah comes down and He's calling, and those with strong spirits, they respond to the call. They say, Labbaik, here I am, O Lord. So, if you're infected by disease, you go find a doctor, right? Now you get a medicine. Same thing. You're infected with these things. Simple answer, go find yourself a sheikh. But if he asks money from you, to know that he's fake. Then, as with a doctor, listen carefully and obey. And that time, inshallah Rahman, slowly, these things will start to leave you. But understand, those ones, shaitan will not come even close to you if you put barricades between you and him and them. What are those barricades? So many. First, you're going to put Allah and His Prophet. Are you obeying Allah? You're obeying His Prophet? You are not. Then you don't have those barriers. Are you obeying Awliya Allah, the saints of Allah? No, you're not. How about you obey Salihin, righteous people, that they are praying for you? You are not. Then you don't have those barricades. You're saying, I have good actions, but our actions are done in ghaflat, in heedlessness. It's corrupt, it's dirty. They're not too strong. And you're always listening to your ego. The ego opens the doors wide to shaitan to enter. So now, shaitan will not have access to you if your ego doesn't open the door. If the ego closes, if the ego stays behind, ego doesn't close, ego stays behind, and you're watching the spirit is locking everything, then that time nothing can reach you. Inshallah Rahman. May it be easy. Inshallah, we will see you tomorrow after Jummah. If you have any other questions, you can ask them. And Inshallah Rahman, next week we're going to start the broadcast a little bit early. The days, times changing here in America. So by around 8:30 we should begin the zikr next week instead of 10 o'clock. وَمِنَ اللَّهُ tawfiq. May Allah forgive me and bless all of you for the sake of the Holy Prophet ﷺ and our Shaykh and our Sultan. Al-Fatiha. Amin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.